Banter and Boxing. Do you know what it is, man? I used to think, do I look better, by the way? I do, innit? Basically, my camera's all right. It's such a long story, but I always feel like I have long stories for everybody. Before I actually get into everything, I just want to say thank you guys so much for supporting me throughout the thick and the thin and the thick, whether it's long or short or skinny or small or whatever it's been. Thank you guys so much for supporting me throughout my whole journey, man. I think we just had the roundup over there with BNG and my guy Trey Way, Triple H and HBK. So I just want to give a massive, massive shout out to them, man. I know that BNG hasn't been too well for a little minute, so it's great to obviously see both of those absolute heroes in the place. But yeah, man, I missed you guys, man. Look, sorry, innit? But basically, I've been streaming for hours and hours and hours for the past 3 weeks on end, right? And I had a nap. And I was supposed to do a watch along for the fight. Big up to you, big boss. Much love to everybody, man. Please, guys, I need engagement. So please, I need you lot actually popping in the chat today. That would be amazing. But yeah, man, I was with my daughter today. My princess. Obviously, I love my daughter. I just want to give a massive shout out to Lulu Pie because one day she's gonna grow up and see me look like an absolute degenerate. So yeah, man, I can't wait. Big up to Big Boss in the building. Big up to everybody in the building, man. I hope you lot had an incredible weekend. I think this is the best that I've actually felt for a long time. You guys, man, like this is the best. Like physically, and in terms of just my health, I think this is probably like I actually feel incredible. Like I actually feel amazing. Um, and that's well, it's partially because of you guys and partially also for getting some rest. Well, I say getting rest, but even like mental rest, man, it's just so important. This is me, innit? Like, guys, I always often think like, should I get a co-host or something? I'm like, mate, nah. One, because I like my little monologues in it. I love my little monologues. I love just talking random shit. All right, you're probably wondering why you're seeing Rick O'Connell from The Mummy. I fucking love that movie. I love it. All right. I'm a massive nerd. Anybody that knows me, you look, this is just a disguise. Obviously, I was on the streets, but right. I love The Mummy. The Mummy 1, The Mummy 2 was questionable, but I loved it as well. Mummy 3, I don't even want to fucking talk about it. Lee Brown in the building, massive nerd. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys had an incredible weekend, man. Big up to Lily over there. Big up to my guys at No Smoke Boxing. I will be doing a bunch of plugs. I know that sounds fucking weird, but I will be doing a bunch of plugs to plug everybody's hard work and all of their businesses and stuff like that, man. Like one thing I always get inspired whenever I go through the timeline. I see, obviously my brothers over there, No Smoke Boxing. I see Shy, Shy 505. I see Fighting Words. Um, Rico loves a plug. Mate, don't fucking tell people my business online, okay? Just fucking stop it. No diddy. But no, big up to my brother, man. Like I said, Shy did a watch along yesterday. I think she had like what 1,001 people that were watching in from X. Yeah, Lee, you're killing me. That were coming in from X. So, I just want to say like that's incredible, you lot, man. And especially since I think Shy Shy has only been like within like the boxing properly circuit within maybe like a year and a half. Created the watch parties, created the watch parties, birthed the whole industry, birthed the whole damn industry. You should see some of the people them doing the lives and the watch alongs, the watch parties and stuff. And I'm very happy for all of these people, man. I'm very happy for all these people. Never in my life have I been a hater, and I'm not gonna start now. Um, but yeah, yeah, it's always good to have new children hopping around the place, doing good things in life. So I hope you lot had a good constructive weekend. Over here, like, ah, mate, there's been fucking um marches and walks, people not happy with this and not happy with that. Mate, I can't lie. I just like Sundays are very special for me because obviously I have my daughter on a Sunday. And yeah, like I said, you know what? It's always good, you lot, man, to just I don't know, just revitalize yourself and figure out what's actually important. Because in life, you find yourself, you might be fighting for the wrong things, or you might be thinking the wrong things help you, or you think those things are helping you be the person that you already are. Rest, relaxation, and try not to do too much on a Sunday, man. I had some fucking oxtail today. I just want to shout to my nana, Trevi. She always packs two bits. So I'll have my food and she'll always pack me like the other half just in the lunch tin them times there. So I'm gonna have a little bit of oxtail after I speak to you beautiful people. Or maybe even before that, we never know. Rico loves a plug. Big up to Big Boss. Love the first one. The second Mummy film. Second Money film, man. I don't know, like, oh, mate. Like as a child, I loved it. Like I'm a fucking weirdo. I had on well, my cousins. I think I said this on a story. Like my cousins, with they they had parents that loved them. So their parents had bought them VHS cassettes, right? These fucking things. Wait, have I still got one? Yeah, I do. Hang on. I actually brought these over from Africa, bro. Right? Okay, I'm not gonna show that one because I think I'm a massive pussy. Um, yeah. So I actually have VHS cassette of The Lion King and Disney movies. I managed to like kidnapped 5 of them on that airplane, coming back. So, yeah, as a kid, I would watch the same movies. I still do this now, actually. I watch the same movies, and I would laugh at the same bits. And my nan, yeah, I love her. Love you, Nana. She'd come in because I lived with her. She raised me when I was living there. And she'd be like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fucking having the time of my life." Well, I never said that shit. She beat the fuck out of me. But, I was like, "Yeah, I'm having the time of my life," like, she's laughing. She was like, "You've seen this movie 10 times, and you laugh at the exact same bit." Now, as an adult, I didn't realize that you look at some kids and you just think, I don't know about this. I don't know about this. Um, do I send him to Arkham? Like, what do I do?" And thankfully, man, she never sent me to Arkham. She just sent me to England. I would've maybe taking Arkham. But yeah, big up everybody in the building, man. Big up to the Shio Shy, the 505, man. Incredible watch party. We're actually going to be watching a little bit of that actually because the stories. Because obviously this card was dead from what people were saying. I had a chance to catch up with it, to and from as I had my little one today. Campbell Hatton doing Campbell Hatton things. Okay, mate, I love me a bit of Campbell Hatton. I love me a bit of Campbell Hatton. You know what? I can see the numbers of the people that are rolling through on the stream. And as soon as I mention Campbell Hatton, 2 people just dust out. We don't need you. We don't need you, and we don't need your negativity for the Tartan tornado, bro. All right. I just want to pick up Campbell Hatton, man. It takes a lot to go in again with the same guy that beat you the last time. Now this one, I think I'm gonna give you like my honest opinion. Cool. Sorry about that. It always fucking happens. What was I saying? The Lion King is the one. Big up Eric in the building, man. You know about the Lion King, bro. I got the Little Mermaid in the back over there, man. The music in the Little Mermaid is fire, bro. Sebastian, kiss the girl. You know you wanna. Fuck. I wish I had a talking crab that helped me with women when I was younger. I think I still have the Lion King tape as well. We're just the OGs, bro. Like we're the last of a dying fucking breed. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? You guys, you should be able to hear me. Sorry, my sometimes it yeah, it's annoying. Yeah, it's annoying this thing. But yeah, I should be back up in a bit. Here is the StreamYard for you guys if you would like to have a chat and a conversation with me. Again, big up to my lovely Shy Shy. Big up to everybody, man. Like I said, please like, share, retweet, subscribe. I really need you guys more than ever, man. In fact, I actually put up a little well, I put up a little GoFundMe. Obviously, this is just for whatever you know can give or things or whatnot, just to obviously help us with the business. But the fact is that you guys have helped me so much for the simple fact of just believing in me. So I just want to say thank you all so much. I have so much love for you all, and I will be plugging other businesses and things out there that people that that have inspired me and stuff. So I just want to say thank you. We have Mr. Adolfo in the building. How are you?
Good. How about you, Rico?
Not too bad, buddy. Not too bad. We had a nice little bit of boxing. We had a little bit of MMA, but we're not going to talk about that.
I don't care about that.
We don't care about that, my bro. Well, first of all, how are you, mate? What's been going on?
Nothing much, brother. No, I was also doing my commentary yesterday as well for the Catterall Prograis fight, and I didn't catch the preliminaries, but I did catch oh yeah, Campbell Hatton and Flint, and then the previous fight. Crap, what was it? Oh, Herrera and forgot the other guy's name.
Ah, I should probably get the whole fucking card up, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
Do you know what makes me die, bro? Right? What makes me like because I managed to catch it. Well, not everybody's streams, but I think Jamsy had one. I think you had one. So
McCormack.
obviously,
McCormack, that's the name.
McCormack. I heard McCormack had a tough time, but he won it for me on points. Big up
Yeah,
to
he did.
you,
Oh,
my
yeah,
guy.
he definitely won on points. Yeah, he was dominant throughout the fight.
He did really well from what I could see. You know, he was doing well.
Mainly,
Unfortunately,
mainly the first half of the fight, and then the second half, Harada knew he was losing, so he had to let his hand go and try to knock McCormack out. But I knew McCormack knew what he was doing throughout the second half, though. So yeah, he definitely won. He definitely won on points, which was
we
testament.
well, we had a cancelled co-main event between Belotti. Belotti came out and was furious. Belotti said,
Yeah,
"What?"
yeah.
If he
Jam told me
swallowed the
that
fight.
too. I was like, wow. I was wondering why the main event started so early, and I was like, oh, okay, that's why.
I miss you too much, baby. Uh, well, I mean, did you? I mean, the you can't give him the mic when his fight's just cancelled. But obviously, this is chaos. This is what like they thrive off of this type of shit. So, to be honest with you, I would have fucking given the mic as well. In fact, I would have given him a longer segment. But I am chaos personified, so you know this already about me, Mr. Big Boss. Well, which was your favorite fight on there? Obviously, we're going to be talking about other news in boxing as well. I mean, very interesting. Campbell hadn't got elevated to co-main. I think fucking lovely.
Yeah.
And then obviously we had the main event. I believe what we might be seeing are the last of Mr. Rigaroo, Mr. Regis Prograis. How do you feel about that, bro?
Yeah, I think honestly, I think he's done. I mean, the first half of the fight, he was okay, not great, but okay, and got a surprise flash knockdown. But to be honest with you, I'm surprised Catterall got on his knees after that shot to the left shoulder. So that kind of surprised me a bit because Catterall is stronger than that. But I knew he would. I knew when he was catching Prograis with those counterattacks every time he moved forward. I knew that left hook was going to be his main weapon, and it showed in the ninth round. You know, those two knockdowns against Prograis, man. And at the same time, Prograis was just so lackadaisical. Every time his movement was a bit off, and every time he threw, you know he was gonna fall on his own ass at some point, and it showed in on 11, man. Like he just puts too much power in his punches, and he just goes off. He goes way off.
Thing is though, like with Jack, with that performance there, he wanted to see the last spell, didn't he? It was all a bit weird from the first kind of knockdown-ish that he had. Obviously that Regis gave him. Regis clearly had an injury going in there, man. His ankle was for fuck. But I think his ankle was fucked the last fight he had as well.
That makes sense.
Um,
Oh yeah, Devin
with
Haney.
with Devin Haney, because his movement there, Devin was like fucking twirling all around, bro. Clap him down. That was probably Devin Haney's top 3 performances ever.
And he
If
won all
not,
the rounds. That's the thing. He
and
won every
he's
round.
UD Haney, bro. This is what I'm saying. Like Haney, people hate on that kid, man, but I mean, he does and help himself a lot. But this new generation, they know nothing about PR, so I enjoy it. Um,
Well,
yeah,
if Haney would stop being obsessed with Ryan Garcia, then maybe he wouldn't have that much hate. I just wish he moved on from that. But that lawsuit, that's just gonna keep going on until there's a conclusion to it.
it's hard to move on. Like the thing is, I don't know, man. It's just fucking so funny, isn't it? Really, like your dad is saying you got 48 hours to say yes to a fight and sign up to VADA, but I'm still taking you to court. I mean, if that's me, I'm telling him to fuck off personally, and I get why Ryan did it. So, Mazel tov. Um, we'll move on to that a little bit later in the
Yeah,
old
that's
show,
fine.
but you know me.
Of course.
Let's start from the beginning. From the beginning. Let me get the whole card up right now. I know we got Eric in the building right now. Big up to my guy Eric in the building with his half warped Wi-Fi. Eric, have we got you?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, mate. I can hear you. I can see you. It's lovely. Eric, you've obviously I hope you're well, brother. Give my love, obviously, to that lovely family of yours, and this is what it's all about. This is what it's all about. This right here, right now, in this moment. I'm sorry. Uh, with the Campbell Hatton, um, with that fight, I know you're a massive, huge fan of Campbell Hatton. You show me your picture of a Campbell Hatton, you know, like Hercules, like in Disney, where he's wrapping the tornado. You know, when he gets all the Titans, Hercules, the cartoon Hercules, when all the Titans are getting swallowed in the fucking in that tornado Titan. That's you've got Campbell Hatton, a portrait of Campbell Hatton wrestling, or should I say wrestling, a tornado. That's real fanness right there. That's fandom. That's what we need in this sports. More people like you, Eric. No one needs to see what I'm watching.
Bro, I
Ha-
only, I'm literally, right now, I'm literally watching the Hart and Flint fight. Like, right now, I'm literally watching it.
How
So,
how is it, mate? How oh, mate.
Campbell started off quite well, but it seems to me that he sort of gassed out and started getting hit late. So,
What?
yeah.
Where's this engine from the Tartan Tornado? I mean, he's a Ute, bruv. Like, what is it? I don't. Is it? I feel like the accent impression was pretty good in it. I feel like one, they pushed that kid. Well, the boxing gods are angry with him immediately for being ahead of Dmitry Bivol in that AG card oh so long ago.
Yeah.
From then he's just moved on to pay per view well, not pay per view
Was
main
that,
event,
was
but
that, was
main
that the card where he got the gift decision as well?
on his debut. I think so. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, yeah. He's out. I think he's had a few, and then you're you can only have so many decisions in your decisionometer, right? Even some of them have to be like, all right, we can't carry on like this, lads. We need he's got to lose. He's got to lose sometime. But fair play to him. Obviously, going back into the rematch.
I don't know why he took that rematch. That rematch didn't really mean Jimmy Joe isn't really the fighter. You lose to that guy and then you move on. Like you move on and try and do better, get better. But you don't go back to a rematch for nothing. There's nothing on the line. There's no reason to be matching someone. Jimmy Joe hasn't got this massive name that you need to rematch him. There's no need for the rematch. But egos and whatnot, that kid just wasn't ready for their levels of putting him on TV. Like that fight was a good fight. That's probably around his level what he should be fighting, but nobody knows Jimmy Joe. But Campbell Hatton all of a sudden is on this big stage where he's getting beat by people like that.
I'm just getting the card up. This is my issue with the levels in which people have been like Campbell should have done what William Crowler's done, and we're going to be speaking about the key points today, gentlemen. Is Junaid Boston and William Crowler, two people we need to keep every single eye on. I'm so impressed by Junaid. People will say, "Oh yeah, you know, he's fighting bums or whatever." That was a step up for Hatton. That kid was actually supposed to be decent, but got killer instinct, the mind of a fucking assassin war machine. As soon as he got those two punch combinations going, bro, oh my god, that guy's face was going. Slapped him like the angriest baby mom you could find in a 3 mile radius. Okay. Derek, I can't hear what you're saying. Is it me?
Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you now.
I'm not. I'm just saying that's a guy with pedigree who's been a decent amateur who's gone through. Hatton wasn't like that. Hatton wasn't like that. They just tried pushing him because of the name. He should have been looked after and brought up like William Crawler is, like Junaid Boston on low on cards where on spots on cards where you don't really see him yet. You hear about him later on when he's knocking people out. You can put him up against people that nobody cares about, but you're starting to put him up against people who is somewhat known in the boxing world, not world, on the British scene. Sorry, um, like James Flynn, and he's getting beat by guys like that who James Flynn couldn't get a TV fight for how long? His last fight wasn't even on TV. He fought Hatton on TV, beat Hatton. His fight after that wasn't on TV. So
I just love the back and forth during the head to head. Yeah, I've sold my tickets. Yeah, well, I sold my tickets too. Yeah, but my tickets were sold even more than your tickets. And I was like, what the fuck are we doing here? Sorry. Like, can someone pull a red card? No, fuck. I'm sorry, Cams. Thing is though, like you gotta be it's just like you're saying there, Eric. Like the kid should have gone through the small hall shows and develop. Imagine if Ricky Hatton's at your call, bro. Like you're instantaneously going to be building up fan bases. There's obviously small hall shows that he could do probably in Manchester or surrounding areas. William had to go to a small hall show 3 fights before Eddie even signed him. And Williams been battering everybody they put in front of him. He's he's not started late, but I mean he's always been in boxing. The kid is just well disciplined. I got mad love for William Crowler, man, and I got mad love obviously for Junaid Boston. I mean, that uppercut was. I even said to him today, I was like, "Bro, what in the fucking what?" Even Errol Spence had said, "Yo, that's good shit, bro." I was like, "Yes." Then this is progression. This is proper progression. This is the type of shit that Campbell Hatton should have been doing. Big Boss, what do you got to say about it, bro? Okay, we've lost Big Boss.
What did you
That's what I was
ask?
doing. There you are. I mean, in terms of Campbell's progression, because if you look at Chev Clark is going to be fighting for the European title in his 11th fight, right? He's on that Monaco card. He's been brought through in terms of levels and progression. Probably one of the best that Matchroom done. Definitely in terms of the Olympic batch that he's from. I think they've done a great job with Chev Clark, and obviously we're going to speak about that card a little bit later. But yeah, Big Boss, in terms of the progression for Campbell, how would you have handled it? Like, because they put him on pay-per-view cards and this and everything. The kids sometimes don't even know what the fuck where he's at. Sometimes Campbell don't know where he's at.
Well, from what I can see in his fight with Flint, I mean, seems like he didn't do much, because from what I saw in his fight is he kept overextending his right arm, and every time he did, either the power was gone by the time he'd land on Flint, or he would miss entirely, and the only time he actually did damage was on Flint's left ear, because we could saw he was bleeding profusely, and every time he tried to move forward and throw, Flint was catching him with so many uppercuts. I lost count of how many times he hit him with it. So, and not to mention, this is a back-to-back loss to Flint. So I don't know how I would see him going forward. I mean, maybe he should not take in that rematch, because Flint won convincingly both times.
And this is the thing. Now that bro has won convincingly both times, I mean, you can see. Well, this is the full card over Ishmael Davis, Flint Hatton. Ishmael never fought. Did Ishmael fight?
That's the card. I mean, I see the same. Yeah, that's the card.
Nah,
from
this is
yesterday's?
a different one. Nah, this is different. Nah, give me 1 second. It's different.
Unless it wasn't updated.
Yeah, I don't think this one is updated. Give me 1 second. There's the proper one. See, don't have the full, like. Here we go. Yeah, boy. Oh, bastarde. See, and it opens up a fucking thingy. Anyway, all right. I can see the cards over here. So basically, we had Whitworth versus Ozagi, McGrail, Morris, Crollo, Grosso, Clark, Pawlowski, Boston versus Somariva. I butchering these names. McCormack Herrera. I didn't really see the McCormack one. I think that's one of the fights I haven't really watched, even the highlights.
Yeah, that one I saw. Yeah, that was the fight I saw.
Obviously, you had Flint Hatton too.
The fights right now.
Belotti, Gomez Jr. I can't believe Gomez Jr. pulled out of that, man. 2 minutes before you're supposed to come out.
Did they mention kidney failure or something like that?
If it is legitimately kidney failure and all of that type of stuff, then fucking definitely.
But you could say, yeah, this was last minute though. Yeah, that's the weirdest part about it, is why did it happen last minute? Why didn't they catch this before?
I mean, what did he say? Kidney failure. What failure? Big Boss.
Yeah. Let me see again, because again, this was last minute, and if it is, let me see. I read kidney failure. I think. No. Let me go to Jam. Jam actually messaged me about that.
Yeah, big up Jam in the building, man. Jam's been
smashing. Oh no, not kidney failure. Kidney infection.
What the fuck? What's that?
Yeah, I don't know what kind of infection, but let me see.
What, in the kidney, just there?
Yeah.
On the day.
Yeah, on that day. Let me. I'm trying to see. Let me see.
Don't Google it, because Google might tell you to just fuck off. Google might be like, wait, what? kidney
I'm not going to Google. I'm going to boxing scene and see.
Yeah, they might tell you to fuck off too.
So they're saying this happened so soon after his arrival. So just when he arrived at Manchester in the arena, that's when the doctors diagnosed him.
Because you've got off the plane, you're making weight, Yeah, I mean, try saying what obviously dehydrated, making weight. I mean, if you're getting infections from whatever it is, I don't know. Like, it's really weird to me. I'll be honest. It's really, really weird to me. I think this and what's her name for pulling out with the hair gel situation? My fave.
Serrano?
Oh, of course. Serrano with the hair
Yeah.
gel. Now this
That was
kidney infection. I need one more to complete the set. So if
Yeah,
anybody
I
knows any
understand
really
what you're
good ones,
saying. Like I said, this happened last minute. That's the thing.
last minute
yeah.
infection.
Something may have, when he got to the arena, he may have something may have felt wrong, so they've got the doctor in to check. Especially with being kidneys, it might have been he's gone to the toilet and it's fucking pissing blood basically.
If he's pissing blood and all of that type of stuff, don't give Belotti the mic because Belotti's gonna rip the shit out of him. But they already did. So, and Eddie was just there looking, smiling, so to say, yeah, we're gonna reschedule this one. We're gonna reschedule this one. Yeah, I mean, look, it is what it is. At the end of the day, I genuinely hope he recovers from whatever it is, man. So just big up to him. We'll go from. I mean, Crowler. Oh, mate, need we say more? William Crowler just absolutely battered that kid, man. Is it sky's the limit? Are we drinking the Kool-Aid, as it were, for a Crowler too soon? I mean, 5 KOs in 6 fights. Kid's a machine. I
Well,
mean,
he's doing what do it at this level, and I think he needs to keep developing and just keep taking that one step at a time. At the moment, too many young boxers are looking at the end goal and the money and everything, and taking steps they shouldn't be taking yet. In the normal boxing landscape, with all this money, there's steps you've got to take in order to be a world champion. If that's what you're inspired to be, a world champion, you need to take those steps correctly. If you're in the game for money, that's why fighters end up losing early because they keep taking step ups that they're not ready for. William Crawler, how his career's going and how Eddie's running his career is perfect. Keep doing that. Keep getting him in step up after step up, and eventually he can get the rounds in. You need to be getting rounds in before you get to that world level, really British level as well. When you're starting to get to that level, you need to start getting rounds in because knocking these guys out in 50 seconds is not too much you're learning.
no, that's facts. That's absolute facts. The thing is also with that, I mean, and this is where we have to go back to our good friend Campbell Hatton and say what, like, I mean, I was on the roundup earlier with Trey, and I think Trey said, "What is he working with Joe Gallagher?"
Oh, that's the problem. Anyway, the thing with Campbell is, I just don't believe he's as good as they believed he was in the first place because the James Flint fight is actually a good fight for him. He should be winning that fight. That's a good level step up for him. But he's just not as good as they thought he was. Because had he have been, he'd have beaten James Flint the first time and moved on. Unfortunately, he couldn't, and he's stuck there. Instead of moving on with his career and saying, right, we couldn't beat this guy, let's get another guy at the similar level to that guy and try and beat him before getting back in there with James Flynn. You go for an immediate rematch against a guy that nobody knows and you lose again. What is the point? Now, where do you go in your career? You can't go at the same level. Now you need to drop down again. And because of the name and the cards you've been on, everybody's jumped off the bandwagon now. Even if not that there was really one anyway, but people have really jumped off now because you've took back-to-back losses against a relatively nobody in the game, and that's what Southern Area or something like that. That's like an area title.
I was
It
about to
was for
say, yeah.
the first one. I'm sure like an area title or something, but you fought for that and you're losing at that level twice in a row. For me, where do you, now you need to start again? Like restart, go back down the levels and build up again. because there's nowhere you can go right now.
I mean, yeah, pretty much. I I do feel sorry to a certain extent to Mr. Cambellini Hattinoni. He, I would have insisted if I was him that I don't want to go and debut on a pay per view card. I don't want to. I want to go and build and build and build and build and build and build. Because, like you're saying, Eric, quite eloquently there, bro. Really, he because people are people are saying talent. I don't know about that because I say obviously hard work beats talent. All right. Um, I think
He's
his
a hard worker. He's a hard worker. I don't think
the
he's a
pressure,
try.
Eric, the pressure under the lights and the pressure on him, and he's obviously seeing the comments, and people are obviously probably going on the street and telling bro like, "Oh, you're not as good as your dad," this and da 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 da, and fucking
But
demoralizing the youth, bro.
at the end of the day, Rico, like this guy, these fighters of whose dads was fighters now, these kids whose dads, they know this is going to happen.
True.
Eubank knew this was going to happen. Ben knows this is going to happen. People, these fighters should know that. Campbell should know. As soon as you decide to turn pro, well, let's be honest, he knew the reason. The only reason you got a matchroom contract is because of your dad. Like, you didn't have a really an amateur career. You barely had an amateur career. So, for why? What's the reason for Matchroom signing you? You already got the leg up for having the name. So for that, you're always going to get stick. You are always going to get stick because nobody likes somebody with a silver spoon who gets a leg up when they don't deserve it and they feel like they've worked hard enough to deserve it. You're always going to get that. So Campbell should know that and he should have thicker skin anyway. The part of it is he's just not as good as they thought he was. It's just that simple. Sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes it works and the fighter gets to a certain level. Look at Conor Benn. Conor Benn at first, people he was exciting because he was knocking these guys out, but he was also getting hurt in a lot of those fights. Nobody thought he'd be any good. And he took the stick. He's still taking stick now. So you've got to have thicker skin. Campbell just isn't as good as people thought he was. And that's not his fault. But that's just what level he's at. Sometimes fighters get to world level, sometimes they don't.
I mean, Shai's saying Campbell is working with Baza in the Ben Davison gym. Uh, but this is my thing. I think he should go abroad. I think he should go America. I think you should go abroad, fight different gyms, different locations, different environments, killer environments, bro. Don't go to the Ben Davison gym. Go somewhere where you are what you feel right now. You are the outcast. You are Campbell Hatton. You lost twice back to back to a guy that you should have really been icing out. Um, Go and get that hunger, get that killer instinct. Don't sleep in nice hotels. Don't do, you know what I mean? Actually go eat with the people, go with the people. That's what he needs. He needs to change that. He needs like fucking something radical because Eric, if the EU wants to continue doing this, yeah, you
I
got.
don't think his toughness though, because he's tough. He takes shot. He doesn't shy away from a fight. He's in there. He throws.
It's not
He
that,
gets.
but there's no hunger. There's no.
Bro,
Do you know what I
he's
mean?
just
Flint,
that
you
good.
could see
He just
hunger.
isn't that good. He just isn't that good.
Eric, I don't know.
Flint has been fighting on these on the lower stage for a while. He's been trying to get his name. You've got to realise also, Flint beat Campbell. His very next fight, he ended
Mm,
was it a draw or something like that. It's very was an off telly fight. After you beat Campbell
mm,
Hatton, really you should be Eddie should be like what he used to do when it was in his yard in his back garden. If you look, winner stays on, basically.
mhm.
Flint didn't get that. So this was always going to be his chance. I've already beat this kid once, and I didn't get anything rewarded for it. He never got rewarded for beating him, really. This now, obviously, he's going to be hungry. Obviously, he's going to be more hungry than Hatton is. But Hatton just isn't that good. That's the problem. I don't think it's his toughness. I don't think he doesn't want it. I just don't think he's that good.
Well, let's go to the comment section. Big up Jams Boxing in the building, guys. Please go subscribe to Jams Boxing. I think it's Boxing Hub. So please, guys, go over there and subscribe to that. I'm going to add links and stuff later in the chats and everything. So please go check people out there. Maybe grab a Misfits fight and make some paper. I think, yeah, man. Obviously Jams is over there saying, take him over to Misfits. Let's see what Queen Shy is saying. Shy is saying he needs to get off my TV, Bev, and go around the rounds on some small hall shows and build himself up. He's not that good right now.
Exactly. I'm not saying he can't get better. I'm not saying that, but he needs to get out of the limelight. He needs to get off the big stage and just go and grind, like the Jimmy Joe Flints has been on small hall shows around Manchester, around wherever. Just get on them shows and build and be active. Just be active on them shows and learn. Because right now you fighting once a year, twice a year. What are you learning?
Weird. What type of bullshit is that?
Once, twice a year, you should be on small hall shows that aren't on TV and just going round fighting, building yourself up. Again, that's what you needs to do now, because you clearly aren't good enough for even the area titles. You're not that guy yet. So you need to get in there with fighters in and around that area, in and around southern area, but they're not quite there. Get them guys beat, learn how to fight, learn how to maneuver, and pace yourself in a fight. Because in that fight, he came out hell for leather, first 2, 3, 4 rounds, and then he has no gas tank, and he's getting hit.
Yeah. He can't preserve. He couldn't preserve a fucking gas tank going driving an hour up the road.
You need to learn how to maneuver into a fight. You can't go hell for leather first 3 rounds and have nothing left when a grown man is still standing in front of you. But you should have learned that in fights. He's had this problem in every single one of his fights. He's just about had this problem. So
bro had a full camp, Eric.
But you shouldn't. This is the thing. Campbell,
he needed a camp.
They should be having full fucking training camps for a Jimmy. You shouldn't be needing that. You should be in there 3-4 weeks, get a fight, take a month off, get back into training camp for another 4 weeks, get a fight. You need to be fighting every other month or something like that, instead of wasting your time fighting a guy you thought you could beat. You lost. You've took a year out. That guy has been in the ring since he beat you. He's been in the ring. Whether I don't think it was a win, but he's been in the ring, and then he fights you. You still haven't had a fight. How do you expect to beat somebody and you are not active?
What's up with the activity, though? I'd love to ask somebody for Matchroom over there, man. Like, whoa, how do you think he's gonna get better by fighting once or twice a year? Like, who the fuck do you think this kid is? That's the real question.
How is the guy that beat you got out there and stayed active to make sure his levels stay up? And you're stood there waiting for this fight. What have you learned? You've not got out there and got 10 rounds under your belt. You haven't got in there getting hit properly. You haven't worked on a single thing. And you get in there and do the exact same thing you did in the first fight.
Who is in his corner? Baza.
But I don't care who's in that kid's corner. He's not
Eric said, fuck this. Eric said, fuck this. I don't care who's there.
This is why boxing. What was it? Boxing up. I bet him that he needed to delete his Twitter account because Jimmy Joe would beat him the first time. Bro, I knew this. Campbell just isn't at that level, and I'm not bashing him, but us talking about, oh, he needs to be tougher. He's just not that good. He got on that stage because of his dad's name. Fair enough. You get a leg up when, you know what I mean? We'd all love a leg up like that.
Oh, fuck me, yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? He's lucky enough to have that. Fair play. You've done that, but you've realised, and everybody else has realised, you aren't at that level where you need to be on TV. Bro, you are
I
a
think he.
small
I
hall.
don't think he should have been on TV for a while, bro. Because every,
Oh,
even his wins, he's had questionable
exactly.
wins.
Exactly.
Um. All right, Campbell, man. We'll let you live. I was actually gonna see what some of the fans are saying about the fight on X, and I was reading a couple of comments, and I'm not gonna carry on. Um. Right, McCormack Herrera. I don't know if you watched that fight. I've not really seen
I
that
did, I
fight, to be
say
fair.
that. I can't even get it on.
Uh,
It's not even the highlights on the zone for some reason.
That's a
On the,
weird one. Obviously, we
it
didn't
might be
have.
on the YouTube, it might have been on the YouTube version portion of it though. That might be why.
Nah,
Because I didn't.
it was for the WBA Intercontinental.
I
Wait,
didn't realize the fights was even on. I was out with the missus. I got home and I
oh,
was, oh yeah, boxing's on. I put it on and Regis was walking out. That was how I realized. And that was what 9 o'clock. I do like these early cards, but they're throwing me off a little bit.
a little bit. Yeah, I kind of like him a little bit later now because it's like,
They're
yes,
throwing me off
I
completely.
know, mate. I know. Thing is, because obviously I missed the card for whatever reason. Um, but obviously catching up with it today and stuff and seeing the highlights. Obviously, you did have some crackers, man. Obviously, Boston with that pinch of a punch. I'm actually gonna let up right now. We got shy in the building. Did have some crackers, man. Obviously.
Yo,
Yeah,
Yo,
sure.
how are you,
hi
lovely?
E, hi E, hi Reeks. I'm all good, man. I'm literally just here working, so I'm just listening to you guys like I'm listening to the radio. But the conversation's good, so I might just jump in and out. But I'm basically more listening because I'm just working.
Nah, you're good. You're good. Always working hard. Like I said, guys, go follow the 505. I'm gonna do I'm gonna pop it in here in a second anyway. But I
We
was
was
really
picking you up yesterday. Sorry, go on.
oh, thank you, my lovely.
Mhm.
Oh, you guys are awesome. You guys are awesome, bro. Nah, man. That yeah. 1 second, because I need to. These lot, man. Ever since I've stopped doing the audio for stuff, like I've not been getting fucked at all. So yeah, big up. 1 second. There we go. There we go. Sweet. All right. Let's check that there. Oh, mate. Can you just evil kid. And then the uppercut. And then the mate. Oh, oh my god. Oh my god. Nah, he was out of there. Nah, the you was out of there. Nah, he
What's
said
that?
fuck
The
this.
Pat McCormack fight?
Junaid Bostan
Oh,
and I don't know what the geezer's name is, but that is 10 fights. Or is that 11 fights now? 9 KOs? I don't know if he's updated his thing, but con-
this guy was a chief. Oh my god. I'm sorry. He was actually a chief. This guy that Junaid was fighting, every minute that Junaid was beating him up, he was like complaining to the ref. He was like saying that Junaid was punching him in his nuts, punching him in his bum cheek, and he was just like just crying around the ring. I was just like, oh, get him off my TV. Like he's just so jarring.
Sure,
But
you have
yeah,
no.
say
Shy
that
is
again.
taking no prisoners. Shy said, fuck
No,
this.
I
Eric said,
ain't.
fuck this. I feel like
Listen,
today's episode should be called The Viewers Say, fuck this. We're
yeah,
tired.
man.
No, some of these fighters don't belong on the screen. You know what I mean? So I can hear that.
Man.
I can hear that still. But these people like Campbell, people, Junaid is good, but people like that who he's fighting, I don't want to see. I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to see them. At least come and try to win. You know what I mean? At least try to win. There's journeymen who come in there and actually try and give it a go. But
Do
you
you know
coming
what?
in
Let
there,
me I got because this is so funny, man. Because I just want to big up obviously fighting words. I want to big up obviously shy. I caught a little bit of the lies. I'm actually gonna put the whole thing on this evening when I'm just sort of falling
always
asleep. But
sure.
bro,
Honestly,
the one thing off of this, man, I have to play this, bro. This was fucking joke. So because the card was dead, understandably so, they was talking about strip club stories.
bro, that was funny.
Man. Oh my god, there's one clip in particular I want to play, and I know Rob's not gonna do me for it, so that's fucking awesome. Where is it? Should I tag this in it? Nah, man, that was fucking hilarious. Wait, hold on. And let me just go to your thing anyway. Actually, present, share. Yeah, we go there. Oh no, I gotta deal with the footage, so I'm gonna share that there and with the thing. So we go to the 505. 505. Yeah, we go there. So check this out, people. So what you do is you go there. All right. And you click follow. Don't go to the main account. You don't follow off that thing. And you carry on going down here. This is so good.
In bed with my missus's mum.
Yeah,
Says, when I was 23, I woke up in bed with my missus's mum. It was so wrong, but so right. Lol.
That's powerful.
I felt so bad.
Like-
Got over it though. Still.
Oh, what are you telling me? Jams!
you dirty bastard. Who the fuck is that?
His mum. It was so wrong, but when I was 23, I woke.
Jams. Nah, not the homie, man. Not the homie, man. Nah. Not the
Says,
homie. Not
When I was 23, I woke
you need
in
to.
missus's mum.
I don't know what happened.
But so right. Lol.
what was right about it? What was right about? Nah, because wait, hold on. I don't know the semantics of or how the fuck that even is possible in life in general.
When you
Like, let's
woke up,
dissect it.
you said you
How
woke
do
up.
you-
I don't know what.
I just woke. What? I woke up in. What did you do the night before? Did he explain? Because I can just hypothesize. Eric, no, you don't know. If I have to hypothesize, you're gonna have a hangover-esque
Sorry, I'm back, guys. That video is hilarious.
I
Wait, I'm sorry. Wait, just one more.
It says, when I was 23, I woke up in bed with my
And the
missus's mum.
eye scrolls to the
It was
other side.
so wrong, but so right. Lol.
That's powerful.
I felt so.
Why does Rob say that? What's powerful about that, Bridget?
Yeah, that
That's
wasn't
a
even Rob,
fucking sin.
that was Jesse that actually said that. Jesse was like, "That's powerful."
Nah,
man. That's
Jesse, my
powerful."
guy, bro. But do you know what kills me? The eye. Look at the eye. Right, the eye there.
When I was 23, I woke up in bed with my missus's mum. It was so wrong, but so right. Lol.
That's powerful.
I felt so bad. Got over it though. Still.
And the cartoon thing. The cartoon thing.
The cat is still. The
That
eye
is
where he's
so
like
funny.
cooking it for the coffee and he's like, oh wait.
What did Eric say?
Bruce said, oh wait, I'm not in the right room.
We're gonna dissect it. Obviously, this banter and box, we go banter and box was simultaneous or in. Talking about in.
Oh, what are you telling me? Jams!
What was there a part 2? Can we? Do we have to wait till the next fight next
No, it's up there, but
week
like,
before he comes in with the real?
no, it's actually up there.
Yeah,
But hold on, sorry, one sec, Reeks.
that's all right, darling.
Yeah, no, it's up there, but we streamed for like 7+ hours yesterday, so I don't know like any of the timestamps of where anything is. So like when I found that clip today, I was literally like just skimming through the whole thing until I found it. So I don't even know like the timestamps. But the Jams called in like twice, and he said something about obviously when he was much younger, something
He
about
needed to get that off his chest.
yeah, he said something about like waking up with the sister and the mum or something. It was something crazy. I was just in stitches. I was like, do you know what?
Bear with me 2 seconds, guys. Wait.
Yeah, it was funny. E, how have you been, man? Is E there? Maybe E's not here.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Oh,
And now I've been good.
how
I've been good.
did
Chilling.
you watch the fights yesterday, or did you say you went out? I
I,
didn't even hear properly.
so yeah, I went out, but I managed to. I literally put it on as Regis was walking out. My luck.
Oh, okay. The whole
My luck.
card was shit.
Yeah,
It was so
I had the
shit.
card on. I had the card on my laptop, and I had your stream on on my phone.
Oh,
Right.
thank
So,
you.
Joe.
So
Sorry, go on.
no, it's so I'm still low key digesting everything that I'm hearing, and
No, yesterday was hilarious because the stories that we was hearing was so flipping. I was just like laughing because the card was so rubbish. We was just like talking to all the viewers. So people were like calling in from like Brooklyn. Someone else called in from the Philippines. People was just sharing
nah.
their
What and
strip
they were
club
what were
stories.
they? What did they wake up with their aunties as well, or
Now
like
different people
what's
had
how
like
what was?
different. Yeah, they had like different stories, so it was just hilarious, like just mad. Jesse was telling us about one of his strip club experiences when he went Thailand. You know what? The whole stream was just a madness.
Oh, that one must have been. I don't know about
Yeah.
that one there.
Ade even called in. Ade called in as well. Not called in, but messaged, and he gave us
Well,
one of his
Ade's
strip club
waking up with
stories.
different what are
He
we doing in
he
this day and
shared
age?
he shared one of his strip club stories as well. It was just so funny.
Ade's in the strip club.
Yeah. But this is when he was younger. A lot of people was like just giving us their stories when they were
Yeah, when they
younger.
were younger. I
But
hear
you know
that.
that
I
old
hear that.
chestnut. Yeah, that old chestnut. When I was
Nah, when I
younger,
was
wink wink.
when I was a wee young lad.
When I
Oh
was a
man, I didn't know
wee
what I
young
was
lad.
doing. Meanwhile, younger Shy was
Yeah.
last month.
It was
Last
like last
month.
week. It was
Like
last week.
yesterday. Yesterday.
It was literally yesterday. Like they're taking liberties, man. I
Taking
said,
the
you know what?
fucking piss.
I said, you
Oh my
know
days, man.
what?
Oh my days, man. Oh my days. Like I said, this is Banter Unboxing. This is the greatest show in the world, you know, man. So I just want to say big up everybody for tuning in. Fuck's sake. So funny. So funny. So funny. We're obviously gonna go back to the funnies over there for the fighting words of 505 mashup, man. Incredible what you guys are doing over there. So I just want to say, I'm a massive fan. A
Thank you,
massive, massive,
man.
massive. I love anarchy. I love chaos. I think you lot know me
That
now.
that stream yesterday was nothing but
It was
anarchy,
powerful. It was
chaos.
powerful. And you know, my bro, who's my brethren that came up in there after? Yo, that's powerful.
Oh, Jesse.
I needed. No one just said there. Look, like, what do you mean by that?
Yeah, because everyone was too in shock of what Jams was saying. We
And that's
was
your
like,
first thought. That's your first thought. Yeah, that's power.
he goes, that's powerful. That's
I
powerful.
don't know. I don't know about this. I don't know.
It's so funny. My cheeks was just like my face. I was holding my face like, oh my god, guys, please stop killing me. And I was like, guys live such a different life to like women because I would never have
Yeah.
any stories like that. But men, you guys can just basically, do whatever, and it's okay, cool. But if a woman said that, it'll be like, what? That is
All
not
right. Can
ladylike.
we wait, hold on. Let's, you know what? Equal rights and lefts Not listen,
No,
not on my fucking watch will we ever not have equal rights and lefts here. So we're gonna switch up that little scenario for you specifically, Shy. Okay.
Mhm.
So Jamsy said what? I woke up with
He said he
my
woke up
girlfriend's
with
mom.
his missus's
girlfriend's
mum.
mum. What's the mum doing? What's
His
the mum
mom
doing?
Exactly.
sleeping.
No,
So now
man.
let's reverse it to equal rights and lefts.
It would never be me. I would never put myself in that
Jasmine.
situation.
We'll call it Jasmine. We'll say we'll flip it like this. All right.
Jasmine.
So we'll do it as in the scenario board. Jasmine wakes up with her father-in-law. What? What? I
She's
mean,
skitty.
both are
She's skitty.
equally as fucked as each other.
They
This is
are. They're
equal
both.
rights and lefts.
No, they're both as bad as each other. But women should just not be doing that kind of stuff, should they? Men shouldn't either, but men do. The majority of men would.
How do you
outdo.
explain that to your girl? Like, what's the conversation like when you wake up in the morning? Like, what does she say? Oh, do you want some breakfast, love? Or
I have
like,
no idea. I have
is
literally.
the daughter there? Where was she? Is she in a cupboard? Like, you see, whenever these type
You
of
know what we
things,
need to do? We need to get Jams on the space for him to explain himself. That's what we need to do. Because he is running riot on these social media streets with this story. It's so flipping funny. I said, Jams, you are a nutter. He was just like, no, I'm happily married now, but man, if I wasn't, or something like that. I said,
what? He would have
It's-
mashed the mum again, round 2.
Of
You're
course.
get the fuck out of here, man. Get out of here, man. Get out
Get
of
out
here.
of here.
You're out
Get-
here just murking moms-in-laws. I don't know, mate. I don't know. That's way too. That's way too much power for me. I don't think I'm powerful enough for that type of scenario. I'm weak, bro. I can't. Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
So anyway, big up to all the
Yeah.
people. Nah, actually, I was about to say big up to all the people waking up with their in-laws. Fucking don't do that, you fucking weirdo.
You naughty.
You seriously, Jesus. Or if you're an atheist, Jesus. All right, okay. All right, let's get back to fuck, mate. I don't know about this. Main event time. Catterall Prograis. All right, now it's a lot to unpack here. Well, not really. Prograis looks like he's going to bare knuckle fighting. Mazel tov. He did well, obviously, for the first half of the fight. I did sort of see the highlights per round, so didn't really get obviously too intrinsic within the actual fights itself. Big up to Mr. Neutral. Mr. Neutral has been killing it, man. And so I think we're going to have a new vlog series, the part 2 vlog series of Mr. Neutral's vlog series for Catterall Prograis. Obviously, we got to meet the young man William Crowler again, killing it, Mr. Neutral. So thank you to everybody, obviously supporting Stevie, man. Stevie's absolutely smashing it on the airwaves. So
killing it.
I just want to say, everybody, please go. You know what to do. Follow, subscribe, all that type of good stuff. But yeah, Catterall Prograis. Shai, what did you think about the main event? We'll go with you.
I didn't like any of it, to be honest. I thought the main fight as well wasn't all that good. It was like, it just wasn't. It was like two southpaws, like just about getting their jabs off. It was all right. It's nothing that I'd ever go and watch again. Regis, his ankle, I think something looked like a bit fucked with his leg.
Ankle's mashed.
Yeah, I don't. It even like before he dropped, it looked a bit off key, and then when he dropped, it looked like okay, something's wrong with his leg, because he was just getting thrown around. He was swinging wildly. He swung and he almost fell out of the ring from swinging.
What the hell?
Yeah, I was just like, what are we watching here?
Bro swung a big left hook and just spun himself around on the floor.
Ridiculous. It was just ridiculous. I just feel like the whole
that's
card...
the knockdown thing. Let's have a look at this, because this was a bit...
It weren't even a knockdown. He went to swing for Jack and missed him completely.
Jack wasn't anywhere near.
Yeah, it was just.
Yeah, his ankle must have been mashed. Knee problem as well. He needs to get out of the sport, to be honest with you, mate. Regis has gave us some good nights, man. When he banged up Zabeda, bro, I knew Regis was going to get the KO for that fight, but that was like the last fight where I was like, yeah, you know, I thought like we'd see Regis, prime Regis. Well, I say prime Regis. That was a back and forth that one there, but that fight, I absolutely loved it. I got mad amount of respect for Regis Prograis, man. That post fight interview that he did was amazing. He highlighted the future talent. He highlighted his own limitations. He gave Catterall his props, and rightly so. He does need to be in a world title fight next. Just so much class from Regis. So much class. I want to big up Evans Tobler as well, man. Big up to my guy Evsy. Eric, what did you think about the whole affair? I mean, where do we see Catterall going now?
We'll start with the fight. I thought Regis started quite well. I gave the earlier rounds to Regis, then Catterall caught up to him, and then I think after the seventh, I think Catterall just started taking over. Really, Regis looked gassed. His knee or his ankle or whatever it was looked shot. He was throwing wild punches, the same punches constantly. Just the straight right, left the looping hand, leaving himself open. But Regis at world level. He might be. I don't know if he's done, because I actually didn't think he fought that bad. I thought he fought quite well. I think he just gassed out and ran out of ideas towards the end of the fight, to be honest with you. And Jack was catching him clean. As to say what he said after the fight, that's cap. Jack is the best fighter he's fought, and bro, you lost 12-0 to Devin Haney. You just won 5.
Nah, let him cook. Let him cook.
You just won 4 or 5 rounds against Jack, but you're saying that's your toughest fight. And Jack is decent, but I don't know who Jack beat. I'd like to see the Tio fight. I think he can beat Tio, because Jack's style is Tio's worst nightmare. He's Tio's worst nightmare. Tio can't cut off a ring, and Tio cannot get to a pure boxer. He's never been able to, especially a southpaw. Look what Sando Martin did to him, and he can't punch. Jack actually has decent power. So for me, Jack.
I think the ending of that last round was very strange. They were like, and then they the bell went, and then they kind of morphed into like a hug. Have you not seen like Step Brothers at the end of the movie where him and his brother Dale, they're like doing this weird hug thing, and then they try and high five. That's what that shit looked like to me. It's crazy.
They both was happy to finish that fight, because at some point in that fight, Jack was hurt, and Regis sort of let him off the hook, because Jack didn't look great in the early rounds. Regis actually hurt him, but he did take over the fight. He definitely deserved to win the fight. Where does Regis go? I don't know. I don't think he needs to leave boxing. I don't think it was a bad performance. And Jack needs to get hold of Tio, or get hold of a Mattia Poro Hitchens winner.
I want the Hitchens Paro winner. I think that's literally it. I think Carol actually sent a tweet to Liam Paro saying, "I'll see you soon," and obviously Hitchens wasn't very happy about that. Hitchens basically said,
I do not want to see two pure boxers against each other again. Like Regis versus him for the first 3 rounds, fucking nothing was happening. They were just following each other around the Regis was trying to throw punches, but nothing was happening. Like literally nothing. I do not want to see Jack Catterall versus Richardson Hitchens. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Facts.
Well, Eddie, if you're watching, don't fucking make that fight. Well, the thing is, if Hitchens wins, which I doubt that he will. I think Paro's gonna smoke Hitchens, man. I reckon he's gonna go in there full thunder and kangaroo lightning glory. Just really quickly, obviously, guys, I have a business GoFundMe, obviously, for the Banter Unboxing business, which has taken me freaking forever to actually launch and actually get out there. So if you guys would like to donate just to obviously help out the business or anything like that, if you enjoy the content or whatever, there's the link. So thank you all again so much. And just by you actually tuning in and watching me and watching us talk about boxing and make your guys' weekend in life a little bit better, that makes my heart a little less heavier. So thank you guys so much, obviously, for the support. One thing I wanted to shout out again as well is the incredible quality that you can watch the show from on X, man. Big up to you, Elon. Elon has spared no fucking expense, you lot, these days for anything. I've not had no network issues. I've not had any. Elon wants you. I mean, we know why he obviously does or whatever. But nah, man, thank you, Elon, bro. You've actually been smashing it. Try, you had over 1,100 people tuned in. I think it was via YouTube, via X, via everything. So that is incredible numbers, man. And we need to give it up for you.
Thank you.
I don't have the sound effects yet. I need to yeah, I don't have the sound effects yet, but I will be streaming from Robbie's studio on Wednesday, and I'm probably on Friday as well. So, and there's another studio that I might be working from within the next couple of weeks. So yeah, you don't need to you need to be with us. You need to tune in with us to see all of this amazingness and hear all of this amazingness. So yes, in regards obviously to Catterall, Shy, you want to see Catterall again? You massive fan?
Nope, not a massive fan, to be honest. But I don't. It's not that I don't like Jack. I do like Jack. I'm just not a fan. As you know, I'm not a fan to be like, I want to rush and go and see a Jack Catterall fight, if that makes sense. Sorry, but yeah, sorry guys.
You would have dropped the sorry, not sorry if you could there, innit? I've done it for you now, so it's alright.
I think Jack is probably like a really nice guy. I like Sam, so I try to support. I will support, like if Jack is fighting, I'll support. But I'm just saying, I'm not a fan enough for me to buy a ticket to go and watch him or pay to go and watch him, if that makes sense. If it's on, then I'd probably watch it. But it just wasn't. I don't know. It just wasn't
going all the way to Manchester for that, I would have been fuming. I can't lie.
Yeah.
I would have been like, nah, this is what the hell. But I think Boston would have made it worth it, and William Crowler would have made it worth it as well to see them.
Yeah, William Collar.
Because obviously, you obviously had Ishmael.
William Collar's fight was sick.
That's the homie.
That's
the homie. That's how Campbell, all you man, see how him and his brother have done it. That's how you lot should have done it. Eddie, he had to spark dude out and go to Eddie Hearn and say, sign. At the end of it, Eddie was like, he's good. He's good. Yeah, we'll probably actually put pen to paper and stuff now. And now Eddie's, I told you guys this guy was a firecracker. No, you didn't, bro. No, you didn't. You did not. And I'll pull up receipts, Eddie Hearn, right? Where thing. So no, because Will's my guy. You don't understand. Will and I, like I said to people, it's very hard not to have relationships. Well, Shy, it's very hard not to have relationships with boxers. And respect, like with Will, I was speaking to him like by his debut and stuff, and I'd interviewed him countless times and throughout
on your spaces, right?
He was one of the people like when I was getting special guest Shy on the Twitter spaces every single time, no matter what, Will will always have time for me, man. So I will always have time for him as well. He much talent, killer instinct. This is one thing about William Crowler that let's see this, man. You lot, man. Fuck this. Hang on, wait, I just need to reduce the reg just by one more little bit. But you know what? It is what it is, man. We have to do this.
The amount of punches he landed.
What did you say?
I said he must have landed about 50 punches in that sequence.
Yeah, it was bad. The guy.
And it was like 5 seconds. Bro's head was like,
The guy like literally dropped like 10 times within the time William was punching him, but it was so fast he didn't even actually hit the ground. He was like stuck in the matrix
It was
Let
like
me
a
check.
underneath.
rave when they dropped hit 'em up.
Yeah.
He is.
It's like it's like a rave when they dropped hit 'em up. Let's check William Crowler, man. Look at William Crowler. 5 knockouts in 6 fights. This kid is a star. I'm telling you lot, man. William Crowler absolutely beat the brakes off of that youth, man. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, yes, it's for educational purposes as well. I actually need to change the viewage just for a second, guys. Just scroll on. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. No footage because the zone. These man are joking. There we go. Kill. I'm just gonna do it. There we go. Educational purposes. Education. There we go. Let me show you the education. Was he on before the belt? These lot are taking a piss, man.
I can't remember.
Wait, who was he fighting? Lorenzo Grasso.
Lorenzo Grasshopper.
Yes, yes. Oh my God. Oh sweet Jesus. Hadouken. Hi. Again. And 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 whoa, yeah, mate. Fucking do. Listen, refs. If you lot watch my shows, bro, please can you stop like wanting these guys to die? If that's okay with you, please stop it. Because look at this. Right, let's just slow this shit down a little bit because I enjoy when Will beats the shit out of people. All right, hang on. All right, wait, 1. Ooh, alrighty there. Okay, we're gonna go 2. Aye. Let's get a better. Oh, well, fucking hell. Okay, he punches him into the angle. All right, there's a oof, and again, and again, again. It's I try not to get choked up with these type of things, but fucking how can you not? You know, it's sorry. Ah, get in, you lad. I mean, sensational. Absolutely sensational. Barn burning stuff. It's stuff that burns barns. Big up to Mr. Neutral in the building right now. Big up Banter Unboxing. Like and subscribe. Thank you very much. Thank you guys, obviously, for all of your support. You know, I love you long time. 505, that's the truth. I was starstruck. Me too, man. I'm still starstruck. Well, that guy is still fucking seeing stars. My guy. What's his name? Lorenzo. Yeah, Lorenzo is still seeing el shooting stadios. Mr. Neutral again in the building. We met in the tunnel. He said, Mr. Neutral, no mercy. Oh, fuck yeah. I'm fucking made up. I was made up. He remembered. Of course, he's gonna remember you, Mr. Neutral. You both spoke on the Banter Unboxing Twitter Spaces. I bring people together. Okay, that's what I do, and that was a step up, mate. Telling you what, Lorenzo's pretty fucked in it. Really, he's not feeling too good, Lorenzo, today. I reckon 5 paracetamols wouldn't have helped him. Popping the stream in the chat again, people. As I said, thank you guys so much, obviously, for tuning in. We have 60 something people. It's going up and down by 5, 6 at a minute. So, yeah, shout out to everybody. H2O. Shy, your fight of the night.
Yeah, right. Absolutely none of them. Absolutely 0. The boys asked me on the space yesterday, on the live stream yesterday, Shy, what do you give this card out of 10? I gave it a -3. So there's that. So yeah. And I would say Crawler, but I missed his fight. So
I just
yeah.
showed you the best bit. That's how long
No,
it took.
I know that's the best one. Sorry, excuse me. That's
Oh,
the
you
best
just
one. But I'm just saying I didn't see it when it happened because I think I was sleeping because the whole card was dead. But we'll just go with William Collar because those highlights looked amazing. So yeah, that's the best one.
Nah, they I
That's
hear
the best fight.
okay, Eric,
Enthusiastic.
something less
very,
death-like.
very
Okay,
the
now we're
fight.
moving for, like a quinceañera, that type of thing.
What about Reese Bellotti? That's probably the fight of the night. I'm most exciting bit.
You're an arsehole. So we're gonna
That's how I feel
we're no one's obviously no one's taking Campbell Hatton seriously. So I'm gonna take Campbell Hatton seriously. I'm gonna say now obviously William Crowder was fight of the night for me, and then Janaid Boston, obviously. And then I'm gonna go with Campbell Hatton. Now the reason why I'm saying this one, all right, is because I like to piss people off. And the second thing is because I believe this is the crossroads. I believe this is the one where, the Tartan Tornado. No, it's not a no, mate. It's a
The
fork in
dead
the
end.
road.
Nah, this is the dead end to go back. He needs to reverse, go back. There's no fork in the road. He can't go
Mate, this is
sideways.
not the exit to Yorkshire, all right? It's not the exit to Yorkshire. What I'm trying to talk about here is I'm talking about a young man's future. Eric, can you be
Who's
fucking
this?
serious?
Ricky Hatton's son are you talking about?
Yeah.
His
Get
name
him
is
off my
Campbell.
TV. Get him off my
Now
TV.
he needs to put that
Keep
car
keep
in
keep
reverse.
keep him on the TV. I think from now on, whenever Campbell fights, I'm gonna
How old is
message you
Campbell?
two specifically.
How old is
23.
he?
He's
Get him
only
off my
23.
TV. I don't want to see
He's
him on
only
my.
23. He's only 23.
I don't want to
I
see him
mean,
on my TV until he's like 27.
yeah,
Haha.
reverse, get back, go back, start again.
Yeah.
Reset button. That's what we need right now. We need a reset, and we don't
Hi
need to
guys,
see.
totally agree.
We don't need to see your.
Stevie!
Hello, Mr. Neutral.
Hello. Just want to come and say hi to the good friends of mine, the banter boxing. Yeah,
Hi, Stevie.
he should reset. Maybe go and do some circuits in America. Get
Yep.
some
Yeah,
I said that.
experience.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's what he
He
needs
needs
He-
to
to
do.
get
Like, just get off the
eight,
screen, get off the
eight
TV
back,
prime time.
eight
Sorry,
back,
Ace.
eight back. Off the reset, bro.
Was Crowler before the bell? I'm furious if that's the case.
Yeah,
I'm
uh,
not even sure, you know.
He
the
re-
only one
he
that
lo-
was
he.
on the zone was the only one in the zone was Campbell and Jack. I'm sure of it. I can't
Nah,
find.
man. Oh,
sorry,
Stevie, you're
what was
positive.
the issue?
No, it was on
The issue is
before.
getting Campbell Hatton off our TVs.
Oh yeah, obviously, yeah,
okay, there we go.
that's got to happen.
All right, okay.
And
Just
it's
And
moving
that's
just
on to
for
a
like,
more
his,
positive
it's
note,
for
and
his
guys.
that,
sake more than anything. I think
yeah, it's actually said with love. Like, it's not even that
yeah,
I'm being bad, man. I feel like he got put on too quickly. He even like his fights before that, like before he made it, like when he's just, in what is it? It's not amateurs. I don't think he was in the amateurs. I don't think, but like those smaller fights, he was even getting beaten up by these guys with no big names and stuff. So
yeah, he was
I just
fast
feel,
tracked far too early,
but that's
Shy.
the one. That's the one. He was fast tracked too early. So I think he needs to come off
Without an
TV.
amateur career. On
Yeah,
hindsight, it's a bit crazy, but listen,
yeah.
he gained a fan in me last night for his heart. He went the full distance. He took some punishment in the later rounds, but
Neutral, you
I
didn't.
was more impressed with his heart. But the skills, go and get some abroad. Just get out, go off the TV, get out of Britain for a while, and go and gain your experience, and then try again. He's only 22, 23.
Yeah, he's got so
Time in
much
his
time.
hands.
Yeah.
The problem with that neutral is just out of the first fight. That's
23.
all that he came out. He got out of the first fight was that everyone said he had heart. That he stood there and he took it and he took the fight and he fought back. That's what he
But
got
you,
out of that. fight. To get
Yeah,
the
but
same.
Are you not feeling? Are you not feeling the heart?
did he
Are you
not
not
perform
feeling?
any better for you, Eric? Because I
No,
thought Flint was elevated. You know,
no, I
his
get
own.
that. I get what I'm saying is that you can't
Flint's
get the
face
same
looks
thing,
mashed.
bro. Like you got, we took out of that first fight that you had heart, that you was tough, you could take
Yeah,
a
yeah,
shot.
yeah. Totally agree.
Fight, we got the same thing out of that. You've got heart, you
Yeah.
can take a punch, you carried on going. You still lost
Yeah.
both fights.
Oh,
Like,
And he
of
didn't even look.
course,
He didn't
of
even look better
course.
this fight either. He looked the same.
Oh, I thought he looked a wee bit better.
Why?
He
Why
brought
does he
more of a
always
fight
look like
to.
fucking worse every fight? This is my issue,
But the thing
right?
is, he's
Who the
only
fuck?
had one
Who's in
fight
his
under
corner?
Ben Davidson. I mean, I've cut him some slack. Let's get him out
I
of the
think he's. I
equation for
think he's
now.
with Basler as well. I don't even
He's
think
not
he's with
even.
Ben.
Yeah, yeah, but
it's
Ben's
not
not.
the
That's what I'm saying.
problem.
Ben's not even training. He's not.
Again,
He's
He's
not a
never going to
main.
be his
He's a
father.
side.
We
He's
know
the
that.
side chick.
If he could
No,
get to
but
British level, that's
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 obvious. But
an
he's.
achievement.
You see the dark
and I
area of
think
my
that
room there? That's where he is in the gym. Imagine the Ben Davidson gym. Now you are. Oh, guys, do you know where Campbell is? Yeah, he's there. See the there. Can't see him. But he's down there. Down there. Down there.
I don't even.
And that's
I
not
just
good.
think Campbell just isn't that good at the moment. And to get better, he needs to restart. He needs to
Yeah.
go back down the levels
And it's
and get experience. Go if you need to go to Mexico and get experience. Go to America, get experience. Go
yeah.
somewhere, get experience.
Shall he
Get
go
round.
to Mexico?
The problem
And it's
is
hard because
Sorry,
he's
I
never
couldn't help
gonna be
myself.
like his dad either.
he gasses after 4 rounds every single fight. 4 rounds,
Two.
even in 4 rounders, when he was having his 4 rounders, he was gassed after 1 or 2 rounds. He's got a problem with his engine. He needs to get in there and get off the circuit and fight tough fighters who will take the shots but take him rounds. You're gonna win the fight, but you need to be taking rounds because he can't do the rounds.
Facts.
Early in this fight, he was active. He was throwing shots. He looked decent early in the fight, but yet again, gas tank goes. Uh, Jimmy Joe was still there, and he's he's a grown man. He's a grown man who's going to be there, and he hits hard as well.
Something
Yeah, I just think
inside so
he needs,
strong.
he needs a restart. There's no fork in the road. It's a dead end. He just needs to restart the game.
There's no fork in the road. Reminds me of that one movie.
It's true though.
Okay, guys. All right. Wait. I mean, no. I mean, yeah,
And
but shy. I
it's
mean,
good criticism.
uh,
It's good criticism. It's not even like we're
Yeah,
just
I'm not
shitting on
yeah,
him.
but I mean, it's. I mean, yeah. He'll never be like his dad. I
He
think
won't
he
though.
always knows that, bro. Like he.
Yeah, and that's not just with Campbell.
Okay,
I
shy.
feel like,
Yeah, shy.
sorry, that's not just with Campbell. That's with all of these guys like Eubank, Ben, um, what's his name, Hatton. They're not gonna be like their dads, and they probably know that. But it's
Can I
just
tell
like
you lot
it's
something?
hard. It's big boots to fill. So do you get me? So he's definitely
Mm.
gonna have to, if he even wants to have like a smidgen of the success that his dad has, he's gonna need to get off the TV, like we said, go and do the circuits. You're 22, 23. Go and build. Go and get some really good fights. Get some experience.
Go
Work on
to
your gas
America
tank.
and find Jared Anderson. Find Jared Anderson.
Stay away from Jared Anderson, and just
Now
come
go. You
back.
need to.
Back.
You
Come
need to
back when
see
he's
what
like.
you might become.
He
This.
can even come back when
This
he's
is what
like
you might
25.
become if you don't stop being a bitch.
He can
That's
even
the
come
thing.
back when he's
No, shy. I
25.
want him back ASAP, shy.
Why?
Back
No,
where? Where are you having him back
because I
to?
feel like he
Yeah.
can improve.
How is he
Him
going to
I
improve? If
want him
he
back on the
improves back,
TV screens.
no,
back
because
where?
you want to shit on him. That's why. But we're trying to say
I don't.
for the
I've not
benefit.
said a goddamn bad word
No,
about
but
that
you saying
child.
that you want
Okay,
him back. All right. I just said I would like to see him
but
back when he's like 25.
improvement.
Can I even speak?
The problem you've got, Rico, is if he's on TV, he needs to be fighting somebody the fans know. He can't be on TV and fight a nobody because he's still going to get shit for it. He shouldn't be fighting people we know. But if he's on TV and he's fighting those kind of people, he's going to get shit for it. If he's off TV fighting them, Nobody can say anything. It's only going to be the people at the shows who's going to watch it, and they're probably going to watch it because Campbell Hatton's fighting. That's the shows he needs to be on.
I
That's
think
the
what we've also got
shows.
to appreciate is the British level is actually improved so much.
Yes,
We're
yeah,
expecting far too much of young Campbell far too soon in reaching
exactly.
that goal. Because if you look at all the champions at
Wait,
British
lads,
level,
shy.
they're all in the 30s.
There's somebody I'd like to go on to in a second anyway, which is a one Chev Clark. I wanted to talk a little bit about this Monte Carlo. Monte
Carlo.
Carlo. Shy, you were obviously saying some stuff, and I do apologize. Don't go.
Shy's dick.
God. Maybe we should stop talking about Campbell Hatton.
What do you think of the
no,
news
mate,
of
no,
Josh Taylor and Conor Ben?
Who?
Josh Taylor's just signed
Josh
a
Taylor fighting.
free fight deal with Matchroom. And it's rumored one of them fights may be Conor Ben.
It won't be the first one.
147.
It'll be the second fight because Josh will take at 47 0. I don't know who he can fight at 47 where it's just a routine win.
Yeah, he can't be 140. Yeah, he's cooked to 140.
Probably going to bring someone up from 40 to fight at 47 because I can't think of who.
Taylor would be good to bring up.
Who?
Taylor would be good to bring up.
Against who?
Ben.
Yeah, but that's not going to be his first fight.
Ben needs someone. He needs somebody, man. Like, I'm so fucking sick of this shit. I'll be honest with you.
For me, that's a PPV fight.
He does need somebody, but
I don't know about that. But I would say it's what do you reckon that main event is? I would say probably what, 6 million? Oh, Padre, you know how we love them, don't you?
So, I mean, see what you want about Josh Taylor. He brings the fans. He brings like 3,000 fans.
He does, of course.
He
There's no Padre. There's no denying that. Absolutely. I just think right at the minute, right now, because Taylor would need a fight to adjust to 147, or unless he's going to go straight up and fight Ben. It would make sense, though. I guess Ben's.
Yeah. You can't afford to have tune-ups with a free fight deal.
Listen, Conor Ben versus Josh Taylor.
That's a fact.
It can't be the first fight. It doesn't make any sense for it to be the first fight because if Conor loses that fight, the Eubank fight, which they've been chasing for however long, isn't going to happen. Conor is not getting in there with anybody.
I agree with that. Yeah, I agree with that. But then would he come back down to 147 from 160?
Yeah.
He can.
You think Conor can do that?
Conor will.
Yeah, definitely, Padre.
Well, don't forget he's fought his last fight 154.
Yeah, because it wasn't a title fight. He didn't need to get down there.
Yeah.
He was fighting a big lad. That guy that he was fighting was quite massive.
From 160,
I think because of his size. I think because of his size and because of how Conor, people can say what they want, but that guy, if you just go on to his social media, he is always training. So
I'm just struggling to think of another matchroom boxer at 147 that would be, good enough for Josh Taylor, or decline Josh Taylor.
First fight with Matchroom ain't going to be a hard fight. Josh is coming off a loss.
So that could be a tune-up then.
What?
Yeah, it has to be because he needs a win, Padre. The guy hasn't won in 3 years.
Then, yeah. I get it. I just don't.
That's what Eddie's waiting for. When Conor comes back down, he needs to get straight back in there in a big fight. And Josh Taylor fight is a perfect fight.
It is, right? Absolutely. I
right
mean,
now.
and I think that's why they've signed him, to be honest.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. I think that's definitely why Eddie's smart. He signed Josh on a 3-fight deal. That makes a lot of sense
Yeah,
because
totally
Josh will have a chance. Connor will have. I don't know who Connor's going to fight before Chris because he ain't fighting Chris first. That ain't happening.
Well, then
I mean,
again, you
bro,
could
if he
there
gets
could be an
ISIS by
argument,
Eubank, I don't want to hear anything from Connor
but
for like
then
a year and a half,
yeah,
bro. I'll
because
be
then
fucking
again, you
real
can
and
use the
honest.
argument that Josh Taylor, being a former undisputed, is using Conor Ben, who's not, he's inactive as a tune-up, and they use each other as a tune-up. But I guarantee you, I bet that fucking fight's a draw. Because
Mate,
that
can you
means they
imagine?
both
Padre,
went. They
please do
both
not,
went out of it.
Padre. Oh, don't do that. Oh, if that
You
shit is a
imagine it.
draw,
That's
fucking
that
hell,
mean
we'll
that
never
if
hear
they
the
make
end of
that
it.
fight, I guarantee I'm putting all my money on the draw.
You might be right. That's the scary thing about it. Well, Connor's been saying he knocks him out in 4 rounds for like the past God knows how long.
No, Josh Taylor's never been knocked out. Yeah, that's straight. So
Listen, I think Connor would beat Josh because I think Josh his legs are a bit shot, in my opinion. It might be because
He's
he
on
was
the
at
decline. This is what I respect about Regis. Regis
you
was
say,
like, bro,
but you say that, but he was
I'm out.
killing himself to get to 140.
No, I get
Rico
that.
at 147, I think he'd
Whose
be
fault is
far
that,
far
Padre?
fresher. That's
Yeah,
his
but we
fault
can't.
for honoring the rematch. He should have gone from the rematch. Sorry, from the lucky result that he got. He should have went to 147 there, in all honesty.
Straight away. Fought Crawford.
Straight away. I
That
remember.
Crawford
Do you
fight
remember me
was there for
fuming
him.
about it? Do you remember me
I remember.
fuming about it?
I
Saying,
remember.
what the fuck is he doing, giving him a rematch when he should just be moving on? But he's a man of honor, a man of ego. He wanted to get that. Yeah, the rematch killed him. Yeah.
It hurt both of the fighters because Jack didn't gain anything from that rematch. There's nothing
Yeah.
he's gained from the rematch, in my opinion.
All he got out
Really,
of that was a sense of justice.
that Regis performance just there is probably gained him more than the Taylor
Oh, I
rematch.
would say so. Yeah, that's what I think. It was a really good performance by Jack. He pulled the goods out of the bag when it mattered, and that's the signs of a champion. You
But I
know,
think he could have done that out. Go on, Padre, sorry.
Because Regis Prograis was coasting until round 9. And, I had it as Regis by round 9, I had Regis 2 rounds up. When round 9 happened, I had Regis a round down. So that was the biggest game changer in that fight, was that round 9. And then round 10, I give Jack Catterall 10, 11, and 12. And he just pulled away 114, 111. I had it. The judges who had it won
I think
118, 109 was just 116, 109 was just total garbage.
Yeah, well, I had it
116, 109. That's a madness.
Yeah, I had it. I thought Regis was up earlier.
What?
I think I gave Regis five rounds. I gave Regis, and I could possibly like early rounds. Nothing was happening at all. Like Jack wasn't throwing. So with Regis coming forward, and he landed a few, but I gave Regis the early rounds. Then Jack, I think 3rd round, Jack took over. The 4th round, Jack took over. 5th and 6th, Regis. I think 7th was Regis as well, I gave. And then after that, Jack started coming back into it.
Yeah, and that's what he had to do. He pulled it around and against the guy got Regis, and then he made his knee buckle, then his ankle twist. He got messy. That was all in Carroll's favour.
I think his ankles are fucked. I think his ankles.
Yeah, he twisted it in the middle,
one of those legs
in the
is
middle
just
of the ring by
mashed.
himself. He twisted it by himself in the
He
middle of
can't
the ring
do
with one of his movements.
Because he's trying. Like, I think that's what made him. Because even after he was like, yeah, I think I've retired like properly, because he found out then he couldn't do what he needed to do to beat somebody like
did.
Jack.
What he said was, I may go to bare knuckle because I can't do 12 rounds anymore. There's nothing to say. There's nothing to say that he can't do 10 rounds. He just couldn't do 12 rounds.
Well, who's gonna want to watch Regis in a 10 rounder? Like, there's it's pointless.
Well, that's the question him and his team have to make, and whether it's more viable to go to another platform.
Yeah, Regis in 10 rounders. That's enough. That's off TV fights, and then that's just you being a gatekeeper. You're constantly fighting the same level of opponent, and you're probably going to be losing because if you're
Yeah, I agree.
winning, you're gonna have to move up in the levels. You can't. Nobody's going to pay you to win dead rubber fights at 10 rounds. They ain't going to pay you it. No point in the fights unless you're going to be a gatekeeper who's going to give someone a hard fight, but you're going to lose ultimately, or you might win a couple.
I think
but
somebody
you
was
lose.
saying Dalton Smith and
Yeah,
Regis Prograis.
that's a great fight for Dalton Smith. It's not a good
Yeah,
fight for Regis.
gatekeeper fight, though, isn't
Did
it?
you know? Did
Exactly
you
what
not
Eric
see? I
was
think that's a
saying.
really brilliant fight.
No, if
I think
that's a perfect fight. That's a good fight for him because Dalton is the up and coming, and Regis is the one who is basically on the slide and a gatekeeper. It's a good test for Dalton, and Regis can see what he's at, and if he's slipping any more than he has done, or if he's
Could get
like that.
You could get Dalton and Josh as well. Okay, if he stays at 140.
I mean, great fight actually. Brilliant fight for Dalton. To catch him now. I mean, to catch both of those two now, to be honest with you, if you are somebody like a Dalton Smith or an Adam Azim, I would break back to try and get that. But obviously, if you sign with Matchroom for three fights, it's funny how life works, isn't it? So funny how life works.
Yeah, all that slagging off, all
Dalton
that
Smith, obviously.
talk.
I know it's so. This is why.
Ironic.
I mean, this is you have to rate certain people in business. Irony's never lost on me, but also this is what people say this about Matchroom and Eddie or whatever. They will even if you talk shit, depending on what the level of shit is that you were talking, bro will still sign you.
Yeah, well, he gave him his due props afterwards, didn't he, Josh? He did give Jack his due props afterwards. No mourning, no excuses. No weight train shouts or anything like that. The fans are making those excuses. So I think there was an understanding that they come to with Eddie Hunt and Matchroom, and it's probably why they've signed him because it's a business deal at the end of the day.
The thing with boxing is it's a sport and a business in one, that the fighters who they generally represent themselves. In any other sport, you've got a club representing them, so they get told what to say, how to say it. Well, these boxers are emotional. They will say shit that's on their chest. You put a mic in front of them in emotional states, they're going to say what they want to say. So the promoters can't get too butthurt about it, and the fighters can't get too butthurt about it when a promoter says shit about them. Because when it comes down to business and you're talking about money, your feelings don't make a difference, bro. You either take the money or you stay in your feelings and don't have nothing to eat, bro. That's it.
What do you guys think about Adam Azim, my fellow Slawian brother? He's obviously came out. I think somebody asked Eddie about Dalton and Azim. I don't know how that conversation got in there, but Eddie was basically like, well, Eddie said what he said. Try and pull that shit up in a bit. Actually, I can. 1 second. Let me see. Azim. I don't know who he did the interview with though, so they might just be Stomping Ground. Yeah, that should be all right. Fuck it. Let's have a look. I'm just gonna present this thing here. That's it. 1 second. How far we've come, gentlemen. How far we've come.
Fine. And it's like Adam Azim goes, and then you got Barry McGuigan on there who goes, yeah, the thing is, what has he's not a world champion, or you just fucking fought O'Hara Davis, who just got iced in 1 round by
He's coming out of himself. I love it.
Chasing big fight. Ready.
Well, so 1 second, Eric. 1 second.
Then it's like, we're only chasing the big fights, but we're not ready for Dalton Smith. We'll fight him when the time's right. I mean, no one questions these comments or these people, and then you got like them talking about Dalton's. It's just madness. Nothing really gets called out or questioned. All I know is our fighters are nice and active.
Oh. Bro said, fuck this. And this is what this episode is about today. Everybody's out here saying, fuck this. Eric said, Campbell Hatton, what? Nah, fuck this.
Fuck this.
Try saying, on my television? Nah, fuck this. Mr. Neutral, you and I are having the time of our lives right now. So both of us are kind of just like, we're watching people say, fuck this. And
I'm staying neutral. I'm staying neutral for tonight.
Oh, man, and the irony is not lost on me, big man.
And I'll tell you, let me tell you something now. That experience has taught me something, even at my age. That humility is a big thing, because
You still got game?
behind the scenes, these guys are just ordinary people like you and I. Very approachable. I mean, sat in a post press conference just before Eddie, you got IFL TV, they're all them big guns, Adam Smith, GMB. I'm like, fucking hell, I'm in the company of kings here, and you don't want to say nothing because you want to, like, fuck, who are you, sort of thing. And it was them saying, you all right, where you sat, do you need anything, and all that. You know what? Just lovely. It's really lovely to see. And there's just no egos there. And it's taught me a few things, I can tell you. Great experience.
And we're proud of you, mate. That's exceptional. That's incredible. Stevie Wonder literally covering fights now, speaking to Mr. Eddie Hearn, having his interviews. Hard Talk. He had Metcalf and the lovely Christine from Women's Crushing It Wednesdays on Friday. Go check that episode out. We're very proud of you, Stevie. Absolutely incredible work, mate. And I'm glad you're having the time of your life.
I am. It's never too late. Just tells you it's never too late to chase your dreams. And for a guy my age,
said that shit
incredible.
Back. I don't know.
Yeah. Have no fear. Dive straight in. That's my motto.
Hey, unless it's a shark pit, don't do that. But incredible times aside, well, what did you guys think about that? Just in terms of obviously exchange and everything. We'll start with Eric because he's kind of on fuck this, and that's I'm enjoying it. Big up Mr. Jams in the building. Just really quickly, big up Mr. Neutral in the house. How was it reporting on the card? He loved it. He loved it. It is what he's doing. This is him. This is Mr. Neutral. Mr. Neutral,
No, it's unreal, Jams, man. It is a surreal experience. If you look at the co-op arena from the outside, it just looks like a big black box. And you go in it, and it's like goes up 4 tiers. They had to cut off the very top tier because you can imagine what this thing can hold. I think it's got like a 20,000 capacity, but there was 8,000 there last night. The place was rocking. The auditorium in itself was the acoustics are mad, and the facilities. Well, you've got bars all along, all the way around the arena. It's crazy, and food outlets and that. So it's a brilliant arena. And such a joy to be there, James. Thanks very much for asking. And a big shout out to Punch Out Boxing on behalf of them, what I've done it for. While Ra was on holiday, lucky bastard in Mauritius. Hope he's having a great time. Big up, Ra.
I hope you're having a great time, Ra. Big up to you, my guy, man. And Ra is having the time of his life right now. Sorry, I'm just putting this in that. We have Mr. Jamsy right now in the building. What's Mr. Jamsy saying? Mr. Jamsy saying, if I can get fucking all this mouse. It looked amazing, and I so wish to be there last night, man. You will, Jamsy, bro. You will. Every Scotsman's dream. Now, man, William Crowler, I can't wait to see that kid. I cannot wait to see the progress of William Crowler. Massive
He's
fan.
another one, so humble.
They're incredible people. Him, his brother, just you want people like that to do well, especially in this sport. what are we saying about Dalton Azim then? What are we saying about because Adam's obviously
Dalton
saying
Azim is a big fight, but I'm thinking now now that Josh Taylor's come onto the Matchroom fold of this, that maybe he's got a choice of fights at 140 and 147. Josh Taylor here, so Eric could be right in the fact that he could be taking out a fight first before he fights Ben. And that one of them could be either Dalton Smith or Adam Azim. Imagine, I mean, that's a massive step up.
that's
On
brilliant, though.
hindsight,
That's fucking brilliant.
it is
Because if
because Adam Azim
imagine
is
because Prograis fights
jumping
Azim.
levels, isn't he?
I mean,
Say again.
jumping levels. I think Dalton's win over Zepeda for me was.
That's right, Jam. Every Scotsman's dream. Yeah, so
He's
you've
so
just got to
impressive.
gauge for yourself the levels of these guys, whether they're ready for Josh Taylor. Is Adam Azim ready? Eric, you let me know.
It depends on what these guys want to do, because if Adam wants to win a world title, there's no point in fighting Josh. Because moving up to 147, we've seen it. He's moving up to a weight class, losing and moving back down. It just isn't the same. You never.
No, I mean at 140, should Josh decide to stay at 140?
I don't think Josh stays at 140. I don't think there's anything.
I don't think so, but I'm just trying to think from putting my promoter's hat on. The motive for fighting, for signing him for 3 fights. There's only one at the minute we can think of at 147.
If there's 3 fights, he's winning the first fight. So it's not going to be a Dalton Smith. It's not going to be, because Dalton wants to win a title. Dalton isn't going to fight Josh, and Josh isn't going to fight Dalton, because it doesn't gain him anything fighting Dalton. He needs to fight. He's going to fight somebody. He might bring somebody up to 147 from 140, or the fight. I don't know, somebody who he can beat.
That's a great thought, Jams.
It is a great thought, Jams, because that could be a 10-rounder. Or it would be a 10-rounder. Yeah, I see what you mean.
It actually definitely would be.
You're
Do
right
you know what?
there,
I wouldn't even
because
chuck Josh and Regis in with each other. I would chuck both of
too
them
much of a
in
war.
with Azim and
it's too much
Azim
of a
and
war.
yeah, because
hindsight.
that's career ending, that thing there. Because I mean, even if you look at the last time, they're still going to give it their absolute
They're
all.
both knockout merchants. If they hit sweet, either one's going down.
If Josh is bad, taking a Regis fight at 147 is not that bad, actually. A Regis rematch.
Yeah, because that would probably suit Regis as well.
I don't know how Regis is making 140 either, because he looked great.
He's done it for how long now? 12 years?
Years. And he even said himself, Padre, like, this is what I was trying to say to people, like, bro has tweeted out so many times, I feel shit at 140. I don't even know what I'm doing it. And I even tweeted him many times. I think I even asked him in an interview when I interviewed him that first time, like, how long are you going to stay at 140? Nah, I feel all right, And I'm like, yeah, but you tweet it out. Saying, nah, I'm still good. Hey.
Well, 35-year-old 2-time world champions don't gas out between rounds 10 and 12.
Yeah, it's his time now. He knows it's his time. He knows it's his time.
Yeah, too many injuries.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry, Eric, you're breaking up, man.
I think a Regis Josh Taylor fight, a 10-round fight, that's not a bad fight. But
it's not a bad fight at all on paper.
First fight's at 147. It's not going to be for any sort of title. It's going to be a showcase fight or whatever you want to call it. I think that's a good fight.
That's a shout, James,
yeah. Because Regis, he can't do 12 rounds anymore. He said it himself.
Yeah,
that's another thing before he gets out of the sport. Josh, it's a fighter who he knows and he's already beat.
Yeah.
And Regis is more shot than what Josh is. Put it that way. Josh can win that fight.
Eric, do you feel that we're just not sure where the likes of Josh Taylor is at this moment, level-wise? Now that
he's after the TO fight, I don't know what level he's at the moment.
Yeah, so that ambiguity brings a level of interest, doesn't it, to any name?
World.
Would you say that though? Not at 140, mate. I wouldn't even put him in the top 20 right now. So that's not fringe world level. Yeah. I think if he's to make
I
any
mean,
mark of in a free fight deal, he has to do a 147.
I think Josh has
yeah,
more to
he's
give.
got to go up, man. He has to go up. These are why these guys are getting injured and dehydrated and fucking this and this and everything like that. Like you're putting your body through like
Oh,
something
hell.
even worse than what you're going to be on even in the night. Like it just doesn't make any sense to me, man. Surely those couple of pounds, it's not worth you not wanting to fight somebody just that little bit bigger on the night. Like just I don't know, man.
I
For me, it's a bit
mean,
weird. We got
that's
Chams in the building,
where
seeing that in the ninth when he went down twice. A strong regions doesn't go down from those shots. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like he was sort of pissing in the wind from the highlights, and from what I could see, Jack should really, if he had killer instinct, he would have went for Regis and tried to get him out. But I think he wanted to
there is
see
that
the 12.
argument, yeah.
I
He
Yeah,
think
there
wanted
I
to
is that
think
see the
argument.
12.
Jack
But
also
no,
got by Regis as well, so I think he was aware of Regis's power. He was
Jam's just
aware of
asked a good question there.
There is a
There's a
slight
slight
rumor.
rumor. Yeah, go on.
Go on, Padre.
A slight rumor of the third fight between Taylor and Jack coming out. I've heard that before as well. Do you want a trilogy between Catterall and Taylor? I don't see any point in another.
No,
really.
Even
no.
not
I'm
even the
sick of those
realists can
two.
say it's 1-1. It was 2-0, 2-0.
If-
And I don't see any
I
point,
don't want to see
especially
it
for
anymore.
Catterall's legacy. I don't see anything
Both those
that
fighters
fight.
need to stay away from each other because
Yeah,
neither
Josh
they need to
Josh
move
wants it
on.
more than
No,
both
no,
of
no,
Josh
no,
wants
it
it more.
doesn't.
Josh would want it more. No, he does. No, Josh literally said after he lost the fight, let's go for the trilogy. I
Right,
was
well,
like, no,
let's say
see
that.
anymore.
Is Eddie being a genius here and saying, right, if Catterall loses his next fight, I've signed Josh Taylor to make a trilogy as one of his fights planned in the
If it's
future?
the first comeback fight, then fuck it, yeah. But I don't know how you could, because he needs a world
No,
title shot
what I
now.
mean is, if
Jack. He
Josh is
has
not
to
going to
have
fight
one
three
next.
times
He
in
has
1
to.
year, right? He's going to fight once next, maybe twice at the most next year, and one the following year. So if Jack
Maybe
Catterall
that's why he's
doesn't,
not sharp, though, Padre.
yeah, if Jack Catterall doesn't sort of achieve his dreams and ambitions, then the fallback for Eddie is a trilogy with Josh Taylor maybe in 2020, end of 25 and 26. That's the only option I can think where those two could fight again. And it have to be at 147 as well. So that's another problem. Oh, Eric's gone.
What we're gonna do is I'm just gonna give a couple of huge shout outs as well. We're gonna about 2 hours now, so I'm just gonna give some shout outs and then I'm gonna give the last topic because I don't want to burn us all out because we got a long week of streams and shows and things and that. And I just wanted to say, obviously, thank you guys so much, man. You lot, if it weren't for you lot, I would not be doing what I'm doing right now with confidence. So thank
It's
you again,
exciting,
and you
baby.
make the dream. Mr. Neutral's dreams come true, Shy's dreams, all of our, they can't see it, but whenever I see the little eye symbol and the numbers going up, it really, really, it hits home. So thank you guys, obviously. Again, a couple of quick shout outs right now. Just going to go to the Superior Tron. Bear with me. Gonna take audio off. That's what we do. Please go and follow my guy Boxing Kingdom. Okay, now he has the subscription service as well, guys. So I believe that one is what did I say? There's some awesome stuff included, obviously, in the subscription. So please. I think it's only like maybe
And I
£2
got
or
a
something
follow
like that.
off
So
in
go and check
today.
that out.
Yes.
As you should. All right, that's we were going to be doing a lot more work together. Also, there's the boxing street. Actually, this is a great opportunity for this thing, man. Give me 1 second. Just obviously for the shameless plug, in which I'm going to show you guys what Boxing Kingdom. Okay, so I did an interview with him, which I'm going to be doing a series, and the series is going to be called "The Business Side of Boxing." Obviously with Boxing Kingdom and myself. So bear
Good
with me.
man.
I'm going to
That's a
share this
great
tab.
scoop.
Oh, not a bad idea, Padre. Not a bad
That's a,
idea.
that's
Oh,
a
wait,
good shout
bollocks.
there,
Let me just.
Jams. Potential
Okay.
future fights for Carl include Richardson, Hitchens, Unified Super Lightweight Champion Teofimo Lopez, Josh Taylor, Elkashev, and Jose Cepeda. The thoughts on them, yeah, each and every one of them could well be a contender for Josh Taylor. Sorry, for Carl. But if you look what he's got to do, he wants to get that first title with the IBF. And for me, we got to look at it from there.
We're gonna speak more about this during tomorrow. We're gonna do a nice long stream tomorrow, actually, Padre. So you need to get your behind, obviously, to the show as my right hand man. This is the
boys and girls of all
this
ages
is how
in
bro
the
sounds.
UK as well. He's got the entire heavyweight division practically. He's just had a magnificent
Fucking
4
Australian.
years, and he's just the lead promoter. He's probably the lead promoter globally at the moment, Frank Warren.
And he knows his shit, man. So please, guys, go give him a subscribe, go give him a follow. Thank you so much, Jamsy. Obviously, always supporting Jams, man. That's why I really want to support you and support
Jones,
everything
big up
that you do.
Jones.
You've always
He's
helping,
probably the
always
best
helping Mr.
social
Neutral.
media manager on Twitter. He's
He's
absolutely
the GOAT.
fantastic.
He is the
man.
GOAT. He's the GOAT.
And
Like, honestly, if
half
there
the
were
shit
more
I
people like
couldn't do
Jamsy
without
here,
him.
the world would be a whole bunch of better place. Same. I couldn't deal without my Jamsy, man. So please, guys, go check out Boxing Kingdom. Also, for the 505 way, let me just show you Shai's thing one more time. So please go click on that. Click on there. Then I'm gonna see you follow the 505 right there. So guys, please don't
Yeah,
get to
the
follow
watch
there.
party
You
Queen
obviously
of
know
London
myself,
time.
Eric, etc., and everybody. The watch party, Queen of London. So on the 21st, we're having that watch party, guys. So I'm going to be promoting the hell out of that this week, actually.
This week
So
it
please,
starts.
I need you guys to tune into my show.
Free tickets
Oh, it
given
starts
away as
heavily,
well, and
Padre.
shows. Oh, you've got it all to come. This one you can't miss. The biggest
Got it.
venue.
Oh, no, sorry. You carry on, Padre. There was one more person I was supposed to shout out, but I actually can't remember. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say oh, yeah. The last, I just want to end it sort of on a prediction, Padre. Who have we got fighting this week, actually? Let's have a quick look.
I haven't checked, to be honest.
Let's check the boxing schedule. Just up and coming. So we have Conciaggio and Foster. We have Schofield, Giron.
Oh, Floyd Schofield, of course.
Schofield. We
My
got
man
Floyd
Floyd.
Schofield on Saturday, and we have Conciaggio versus Oshaki Foster. Both of them are going to be at the same time. Of course they are, because speaking that way, which is absolutely fine, because we'll probably be doing a watch party for that. But I just wanted to say thank you guys so much, ladies and gentlemen. Who do you think, Padre, wins out of Schofield and Giron? I know Schofield's your guy.
Floyd Schofield, knockout round 3.
My guy, Floyd Schofield, knockout round 3. And then we got Foster and Conciaggio. I think we might need to
Foster.
So we've got, obviously, this is the rematch, obviously, from that fight. I do believe that Foster won that fight. Well, from memory serves or whatever, Jamsy, I think we'll get you on the show tomorrow. And yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you, Mr. Neutral. Again, Mr. Neutral, please, guys, go follow Mr. Neutral's Twitter. That's who I was bringing up. I was bringing up your Twitter. Pardon me. Tell the people where they can find you.
On Twitter, Mr. Neutral, Neutral's Corner. Instagram, neutralscorner.boxing.
And thank you guys so much. I'm going to give a quick sponsor, actually, to D-Rock Clothing, and then we're going to sign out to the show. So God bless everybody. Take care and have a great night. and again, if you do want to support me, support the channel, support the business, obviously you guys tuning in and watching is absolutely good enough for me. But you can go onto my Twitter. At the very top, there's like a little cash thingy or whatever like that. Just click on that. Click a tip or click on the link, and that will send you to the business GoFundMe. And yeah, all proceeds obviously go to the channel and making everything better and better experience for everybody. So God bless you all, man. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. And yeah, I think I'll have a chocolate.